Camera. Guys, I'm so sorry. I don't know what the heck is going on today. Like, come on, focus, bro. Oh, guys, I'm so sorry. I don't like check. It's working, kid. I'm so sorry, guys. Oh, it's just like sometimes it's just like when you go to do something, nothing works for no reason. And that's just what happened. So I'm not going to be able to, I knew this was kind of a risk I was taking, but I'm not going to be able to show you guys logic while I do this because it takes way too much CPU. My computer just like lost its mind and freaked out and stopped working, so I had to fix it. I'm sorry, guys. I feel really bad just because I was promoting this all week. But what we're going to do, I know, man. It's like it's not even up to me, man. It's up to the universe. I'm still gonna teach you stuff. Just give me 1 second. I gotta turn the AC on. It's freaking hot in here. Alright. It's just a bummer, man. Thank you, Skyweaver. It's just a bummer because like I was looking for this all week. I was gonna take you guys through like a whole song. I use my laptop for both. I don't have another computer. Guys, I'm so sorry though, honestly. Frick. Well, it's alright, you know. Success is 99% failure, right? But let me still, what I want to do, because what I was really planning to do is just like show you my whole process of like how I write a song and how I like produce it and how I kind of take you, I don't know, how I get it from nothing to something. But I don't have the setup for it. So it's just embarrassing, you know, because it was like, all right, it's going to get the good vibes going again because I was just planning this. I was planning this for a long time. So it's okay. I'm just going to cry. I just want to cry because I really wanted to show you guys that, but it's okay. One day I'll be able to do it. So let me, yeah, maybe I'll play a song before I do anything. That's a good idea because I need to get myself in a good zone. I'm still gonna teach you stuff, though. I'm still doing a workshop. I'm not abandoning that. It's just gonna be with just my guitar and just me, which probably might be better for you guys anyway. So what I'm going to do then is I want to take you through my song Shallow and tell you exactly how I wrote it and exactly like how to cut. Yeah, let's do that. And so I'll play the song first of all, and then I'll take you through it. Okay. So again, guys, if you just got here, I'm so sorry that the other thing didn't work. I tried everything I could. My computer just can't handle it. So I'm still gonna take you through songwriting, and if you have any other questions about production and stuff too, we'll go through it. It's just a bummer because I was like planning that for so long and I was excited about it, but it's okay, you know, stuff happens. Alright, so I'm gonna play this song and I'm gonna take you through it, okay? And we'll get something going. Take your time, don't be so shallow, 'cause shallow's a mess. You don't want, trust me. Speak your mind, don't be so shallow, 'cause shallow's a mess. You don't want, trust me. So think of some questions while I'm playing the song. But if you still love me, just tell me you do, 'cause I'm here and I just wanna know, do you have what it takes to forget me this way? Are you tired of sleeping alone? Or are you not 'cause I'm right in front of you, but you don't even notice how there's nothing left but your bones, and they're beautiful. Even though you're a ghost, you're still taking up most of my heart. Most of my heart. Save your time, just bleed. I am already a mess. You don't want, trust me. Speak your mind, don't be so. Wait, that's not it. Gave up. I know you are already a mess. You don't wanna trust me, yeah. But if you still love me, just tell me you do, 'cause I'm here and I just wanna know, do you have what it takes to forget me this way? Are you tired of sleeping alone? Or are you not alone? Or are you not coming home? But maybe it's time that I go, 'cause I'm right in front of you. Don't even notice how there's nothing left but your bones, and they're beautiful. Even though you're a ghost, you're still taking up most of my heart. Now I see that there's nothing left in the water for me, so I'll dig and I'll dig till I find your bones. No, I'm still gonna do a workshop, don't you worry. Till I find your bones. Maybe it's time that I go home, 'cause I'm right in front of you, but you don't even notice how there's nothing left but your bones, and they're beautiful. Even though you're a ghost, you're still taking up most. Even though you're a ghost, you're still taking up most of my heart. Most of my heart. Even though you're a ghost, you're still taking up most of my heart. Or are you not alone? Okay, so 1 second. Before I do anything else, I gotta go pee. All right, so give me a sec, guys. Don't go anywhere, because I'm still gonna teach you stuff. Hold on. Maybe it's time. 1 second. Be right back. Okay, let's actually do this for real because this has been a little unsuccessful. So, before actually anything, I need to center myself, dude. So I'm gonna light some of this wood because this is my favorite wood. I need to just get in the zone here because I'm not. And you can't do anything if you're not in the zone. So again, guys, I apologize. Technical problems, can't control. But this is going to be actually better anyway because I think the core... BMO, can you not? Sorry, guys, 1 second. Why does everything hate me right now? Because the truth is, like, the core of everything, you know, it's probably, it might be a little better for me to go through it this way anyway. But I need to center myself, guys. I need to, like, get in the zone. It's okay. It's okay. It's just one little moment in life. I need to tell myself that it's okay right now. Because I actually want to teach you guys things. Okay, let me just freaking center. I forgot to even tell you the most important part of writing a song is to get in the zone. So maybe this has actually all along been the workshop. Maybe maybe this has been the workshop the whole time, guys. Did you think about that? Maybe I planned out those technical problems so we would end up here. No, but for real. So, you know what? That's actually crazy because that's a good lesson in itself. That is a good lesson in itself. When you have problems like that, when you have things like that, you walk away. You don't try to fight it. So I was just like, man, you know what? This is not working. I am not going to keep trying because when you try to create from that space of resistance, it doesn't work. So this is actually, you know, that's crazy. It's actually a good lesson in itself, and it's one that I need to remind myself of. It's one I want you guys to know. More importantly than anything. Oh, Skylar, my man. Dude, your new video was so funny. I actually watched it on here the other night. It's so funny. So that's actually probably the most important lesson. Thank you guys so much for the likes. Is that when I'm 22. When that happens, because a lot of people actually ask me, thank you, Tierney. A lot of people actually ask me, like, how do you like when you have writer's block, what do you do? And that to me is the same thing as writer's block. That's that same kind of feeling of like nothing's working, you can't do it. You just walk away. You walk away, you leave it, you move to something else, or you give it some space. Thank you guys so much for the likes. Seriously. Lucas, I can't run Logic with this. I knew it was a risk I was taking, so that I can't do it. Honestly though, hit me up because I would like to. I know I really wanted to tell you about some stuff because I know you're interested. So hit me up and maybe we'll do something like a Skype or something. But so what I'm gonna do is I'm still gonna go through songwriting and everything. Sorry, I got ashes on my face. Please heal you. So feeling a little better. All right. So let's talk about it. So a song. What is a song anyway? What do I see a song as? Well, let me first tell you what I struggled with the most when I started. I always thought that I was not a good songwriter because I didn't know I didn't understand the structure of songs. I didn't understand that there was a verse, a chorus, a bridge. Like, I always thought I was doing it wrong, okay? Let me tell you the first thing to know that when you play music, when you write a song, there's no wrong way to do it. Okay? That's one thing that I learned. Probably the most important lesson. There's no wrong way to do it. So just get that out of your head first of all, okay? And the thing is too, the more you do it, the more you actually you just naturally kind of understand that, okay? And can you just type, like, let me know who here actually plays music, who here like plays acoustic music or any kind of music and is trying to write and trying to do that kind of stuff, because I'm interested to know how many people actually like specifically are doing that. Alex, Faith, Skylar, never heard of it before. Secret mayonnaise for it. Okay, that's great. That's great. There's a lot of people. This is awesome. So let me all right, this is good, guys. This is good. So when I write a song, because my main instrument is acoustic guitar, always will be. It's always going to be like my favorite tool to write with, you know, because it's just, there's something about it. Whereas I'm so familiar with it now, because I've been playing for so long, that I feel like I can just, you know, it's just a whole world waiting for me to kind of tap into. Because what you're doing when you write a song, what you're doing is you're transporting people literally to another reality. It's almost like a portal to somewhere else. And that's what, you know, you have to realize that you're creating a world for other people to explore and to experience, and you get to decide what that is. No matter what the song's about, no matter how short or how long, doesn't matter. That's what you're doing. You're transporting people to somewhere else, okay? Just like when you watch a movie, you're transported to somewhere else. When you hear a song, even if you don't realize it, you're living in a different space for a little bit. You know, you're detaching from this reality for a little bit. Okay, so it's a powerful thing, because you really dictate where people go when they hear what you're writing. And the beautiful part is that everyone's going to go somewhere different, you know? And that's one thing that I love about making music, is leaving it open to interpretation. Okay, so let me kind of explain to you my song Shallow, you know, because this is right now is probably my favorite song that I have to play in my arsenal. So here are the chords. And let me dive into this a little bit, okay? So the verse goes like this. These are the chords for the verse, okay? Just listen. Focus on how you feel when you hear this, okay? I'm gonna keep playing it. Just focus on how you feel without any words, without anything. Just listen. Where does this take you right now? Does this make you feel something? Just the chords? I actually want you to type out what you feel. Okay? I'm asking you, I want to know. Saying goodbye, that's cool, man. That's cool, because that's exactly what I felt when I wrote it. I felt like I was saying goodbye, but I didn't want to. So, just from that, you kind of understand how even just the music tells a story, okay? Every piece of the song is a piece of the story. You know what I'm saying? It's like just visualize it as if you have a canvas and you're painting on it. You know, like this to me is the setting. It's the setting. It's the environment. It's like, where are we right now? What do we feel right now? You know, what is around us right now? You know, kind of like. Because right now, like, how you feel is changing because you're hearing this right now. Just like if I went... How you feel changed just then. And then it's like, boom. How you feel changed again right now. Is that weird? But that's what I'm saying, is it transports you to somewhere else, okay? So, first of all, you have to be aware that every little piece, every note that you play or sing is doing that. Just to whoever's listening to it, okay? No matter how good you are, no matter how talented you are, no matter how long you've been doing it, that's what you're doing, okay? So when I wrote this song, what I was going through in my life at the time was feeling like I had been just like left alone and I was helpless and there's nothing I could do. And I knew that I had to make a decision to move on or I would be stuck there forever, okay? So that's what I was feeling, and that's, like Skylar said, like saying goodbye. Like I felt like I had to say goodbye, and I had to be the one to make that decision, because otherwise I would never be able to move forward and I would just be trapped in this, like, drowning in this ocean that kind of never ends, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I was feeling, and these chords just really happened to resonate with that, you know what I'm saying? So I found this pattern, I'm like, man, this, like, Oh man, I'm gonna be really specific about all this stuff. So think about this. This first chord is a major chord. It's a kind of like, oh, this is an okay chord. And then it goes a step down, one note down, and it changes. So this is the chord, the first chord, the second chord, and then the third chord. Third chord is a minor chord. This is in standard tuning. So you see what I'm saying? Like it's like the literal walk from a positive place, almost somewhere else, and then boom, in this negative place, but it's not quite negative. And then we go to this last chord, which is an F chord, which is my like version of an F chord. And you kind of are at this like place where it's like it's still not quite okay, but it's not the minor chord. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm walking somewhere, I'm going somewhere. Oh man, like I'm hurting right now, but it's okay. It's okay. There's some part of you that makes it okay, all right? But listen to this. I'm going to be very specific. So for the verse, before the vocals come in, sorry, for the intro, this is what I do. And I stay on this chord twice. And I go back up, I walk back up, okay? So that's the intro. I don't hit that fourth chord. I go like this. That minor, I stay there twice. Why do I stay there twice instead of going to that resolve? Because the story hasn't started yet, okay? And I want people to want that resolve. People haven't heard that last chord yet. They haven't heard that, like, oh, it's okay. They're, like, still hanging in that place, like, okay, what's going to happen? I need to get out of there somehow, so they keep listening for a way out, okay? The capo is on. For anyone who wants to follow along, the capo is on the 4th frets, okay? And I'm doing a C. Technically, it's a G, and then an A minor, and then an F, okay? It's on the 4th fret. So you guys kind of want to hear what I'm going for. This is actually way better anyway. I like doing this better. So I start the story off like that. A gold mine, dude. And then so here's what happens when we're going to forget the vocals for a second, but just when the vocals come in, that's when I start going to this chord. So it's like, take your time, don't be so shallow, cause that's the first time you've heard that chord. Okay? So the intro didn't have that chord, but then when the verse comes in, it does. You don't want trust me. But then the second time, it stays on there again, okay? So there's that first resolve, then we go back into that place, okay? So it's really just kind of this like dance of like, you know, where are we right now? Where are we? Because this is one place, this is one place, this is one place, and this is one place, okay? You guys know what I'm saying? You hear what I'm saying here? So now that we have the setting of the story, we know how we feel, we know like kind of like somewhat where we are. This one I actually did start with the verse. Usually, a lot of times what I do is I'll write the chorus first, like all the the lyrics and everything. But with this one, I believe I did actually start the chords are capo's on 4th. Okay, it's a C, a G. Technically, I play them a bit differently, and then an A minor, and then an F. Okay, so take your time. When I wrote this, the first lyric I wrote, I think, was actually take your time, like the first verse, or the first like batch of lyrics. So take your time, don't be so shallow, cause shallow's a mess. And this was one song where the melody was already in my head. It just kind of came to me, and you have to open yourself up to let that happen. So what you do is the melody, you always have this kind of going on in the background of a song, like the chords, the music, but the melody is what's directing people. The melody is telling the story, okay? So take your time, don't be so shallow. What does that mean? Like, what does that mean? To me, it's like a sarcastic thing. It's like, take your time, leave me hanging, make me feel this way. Don't be so shallow. It's the whole essence of this song, Shallow, is to use that word in a bunch of different contexts. So what does it really mean by the end of the song? What does shallow mean? Does it mean, you're a terrible person? Does it mean, there's not a lot of depth to you? Does that mean like I'm in shallow water? That's how I feel? Like, what does it mean? I want to use it in all these different ways. You went to high school with me. Did you go to Weldon? So take your time, don't be so shallow, 'cause shallow's a mess. Straight up. Don't be so shallow, 'cause shallow is a mess you don't want. What did I mean by that? I meant you don't want to feel that way. You don't want to do that to yourself, so just stop doing it to me. So that's kind of what it meant. But at the same time, it also meant that's how I feel, and you don't want that either. So, like, what do you do? What do I do? Does this make sense so far? Do you guys have any specific questions? Please type them. Please. I'm just going to kind of keep going. And then, speak your mind. This is one interesting thing that I did here. Is normally I'm playing these chords. Sorry, the camera's not focusing. So I'm playing these chords. The C, I'm going like this. When I hit that second half of the verse, I bring in one more note. So here's the difference. C. You hear that little bit of difference, okay? So I bring in that. It's just a root note on the C. It's just a G that goes on the C. And why I did that was because the second half of the verse is speak your mind, which means vocalize, be louder. Speak your mind. It comes in with that little extra oomph kind of on it. Speak your mind. Don't breathe. Don't breathe. Don't be. Don't breathe. It rhymes. It's super close. It's kind of saying the same thing. But that second half, don't breathe so shallow, because shallow is a mess you don't want. Trust me. I said the same thing twice because I'm trying to get a point across. Okay? Because the whole essence of this song is just like, I feel like a mess right now. I don't know what to do. I'm angry at you, but I'm also lonely and I'm sad, and I'm trying to like feel like my own person again. So then when the chorus comes, that's kind of when it's like the resolve of like, all right, maybe it's time that I go. So to get to that point, because what you're trying to do with the song is you're telling a story. There's something you're saying. And even if it's like in the song you admit that you don't know what you're saying, that's completely fine too. Because some songs like the song "Someone Else" that I have out. At the end I say, but I don't know, and that's the last line of the song is I don't know, because that's the whole essence of the song is I don't know how I feel, I don't know what this is, and that's okay too, because you're still saying something with that. So you kind of have to know what you're trying to say, and you don't need to know how to say it right off the bat. You just need to know how you feel, because what you're trying to do is put a feeling into words, right? And that's a hard thing to do. That is a hard thing to do. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. So someone asked me about the bridge. So we have the chords, we have kind of like the basis of the start of the story, and what I do with the bridge, the pre-chorus. So a pre-chorus is like before you hit the main point, which is the chorus of any song. Think of any song. Before you hit that, there's a little space and you can jump right into it. But for me, when I'm doing the acoustic stuff especially, I like to kind of right before, like we're going in a certain direction, I kind of like to veer off for a second and go here. So with the pre-chorus, if you still love me, just tell me you do, 'cause I'm here and I just want to know. So what's crazy about this part is this is the chord right here, what I was talking about earlier. This is the fourth chord that's like that resolve, where in the verse this was the safe place. Do you know what I'm saying? So it was like that was the safe place in the verse, but when we get to the pre-chorus, this is now the starting point. Okay, so we're in that safe place for a second, but then we're about to leave it. And then we go to this chord in the pre-chorus that's this, which is lower than any chord we've used so far. Okay, so the minor chord before was this. Okay, but now we're going here, which is even deeper. and I say the word here right on this chord. So, if you still love me, just tell me you do, 'cause I'm here and I just wanna know. And then it becomes like that minor that before was like the bad place is almost a safe place because we're deeper now, and then we just need something to hold on to. So we're going back to this minor, you know. So it's like, if you still love me, just tell me you do, 'cause I'm here and I just wanna know. So ending on that chord feels okay now because we went to this deeper place, okay? Do you know what I'm saying? And where this is in the song is like, this is me honestly telling you I am fucking sad and scared. So that's why it's going into this bit of a darker corner for a second, because the verse is me trying to mask that a little bit and say, you know, you're the one being shallow, like, you know, blah, blah, blah. Like, but then it's like, if you still love me, just tell me you do, because I'm here and I just want to know. Like, I need to be honest with you. I'm hurting right now. I can't keep doing this. I need you to tell me how you feel. And that's kind of why we're going there before the chorus, okay? Because I need to admit to people. I need to admit to you. I need to tell you, like, this is how I feel. Before I kind of make my statement, I need you to understand I'm hurting, okay? Is this making sense? Are you guys following me so far? The strumming pattern is... so down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. But I actually do finger picking, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay, so so check this out. So we're at the pre-chorus. So let me play through, and this is interesting because I feel like now that I've talked about it, when I play through, you're gonna think of it differently. So check this out. I'm gonna play up to the chorus, and I'll dive into the chorus. Okay. So here we go. Intro. Focus on how you feel when you hear everything. Just really be aware of that, okay? Because that's the most important thing. Take your time, don't be so shallow, 'cause shallow's a mess. You don't trust me. Staying on this chord. You hear that? Speak your mind. Don't be so shallow, 'cause shallow's a mess. You don't trust me. And we're staying on this chord. Then boom, pre-chorus. But if you still love me, just tell me you do, 'cause I'm here and I just wanna know. Do you have what it takes to forget me this way? Are you tired of sleeping alone? Or are you not alone? Alright, so that's up to the chorus, okay? So in that last part, I just kind of hang on that last chord. So we have a transition point to go into the chorus, which is a major, okay? So here's the interesting thing about the chorus. So you guys know already that this chord is it's the first chord of the song. It's the major chord. It's the one that makes you feel like you're grounded. And then this chord, which is in the pre-chorus, is the lowest chord of the song. And it's like the complete opposite, okay? So it's like you're going from here to here, but you're feeling it at the same time. So that's why in the chorus, let me play the chorus chords without singing. See what I did? All right, so let me explain this. Okay, so what I did is I played the major, and then I go straight to that really deep E minor chord. And then I go back on to this minor, which was originally in the verse was like the sad place. And then guess what I do? I take that chord that before in the song was like a safe place, and I turn it into not a safe place. So looking, it's a minor now. So what do? I take that, and now like I'm twisting it, and there's like another side of it that you're hearing, but still it's like, it's still somehow okay, but it's also representing how I feel. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't think it matters what gender we are here. because I don't even know. I don't even know what I am, guys. Some kind of strange combination of like 800 things. I'm just kidding. But it doesn't matter. So that's the chorus is kind of using all of those places in the song at once. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's kind of what I do, and that's why it's important. That's why the chorus is such an interesting place, because you're really diving in. So what am I saying in the chorus? I'm saying maybe it's time that I go. Maybe it's time that I go. Maybe it's just I came to that conclusion because I was thinking of all these things in the verse about you and about shallow, and then in the pre-chorus I realized, you know what, I really am hurting, and I was okay to admit that, and then boom, in the chorus it's like, all right, well, maybe it's time I go. Maybe that's the decision that I come to. But why? Because I'm right in front of you, but you don't even notice. You know, that's why. That's why I'm thinking about going. Okay, so that's everything is led up to this point. All right, so you guys follow me so far? And there's nothing left to but your bones. What does that mean? What does that mean? What does bones mean? That's a metaphor for there's pieces of you left in my life and in my present moment, you know, and they're beautiful. Doesn't mean I hate you. It hurts like hell, but they're still beautiful. You know, it's like they're always going to be, and I have to be okay with that. So let me just sing it for you. Maybe it's time that I go, 'cause I'm right in front of you. But you don't even notice how there's nothing left but your bones, and they're beautiful. Alright, so what am I saying here? I'm saying a bunch of different kind of contradicting things, but at the end I come to this conclusion of, even though you're a ghost, you're still taking up most of my heart. And what does that mean? That kind of sums up everything. That's like sums up everything. So even though you're gone, you're still here. Even though you're gone, you're still here. Like, no matter whether I go or not, or whether you're shallow or not, or matter all these things, like, you're still here, okay? So you kind of have to land on the points of the song, right? That's in the chorus. You want to land on the points, no matter what that is. You know, you want to somehow end up in this place that sums everything up, and you can put the lyric on a T-shirt. Do you know what I'm saying? So you kind of follow me so far? So we kind of end up here, this place. How do we end up here? We just did. I tried to kind of explain it to you. We just kind of ended up here. All right, so I'm going to do the whole rest of the song. But you guys doing okay so far? I'm just glad you understand. Majestic Potato, thank you. Also, if we do still hit 100,000 likes tonight, which either way is fine, I will still get a tattoo that says 800 mil with a pizza slice. And I will put out a new, I'll give you guys a link to a download of a new demo. So it's up to you, you know. I'm not going to push whether or not we do. But I'm going to keep teaching you guys stuff. Also, for anyone who is here, I'm giving away 5 limited edition postcards to the 5 top people in this broadcast at the end of it. So they have handwritten lyrics on the back, and they're signed. It's pretty cool. All right, so yeah, if we hit 100K, I'll get a tattoo this week that says hashtag 800 mil with a pizza slice. Maybe hashtag Dave on there too. We'll see. But, you know, just thought it'd be kind of funny. If we don't, though, that's okay. And I'll also give you guys a demo of a new song. So it's okay. I just want to teach you guys that. That's the most important thing. Let me real quick before I continue. Is Pure Wolf still a thing? It's gonna come back when it needs to. Yeah. Before I continue, do you guys have any questions? I want to answer some questions that you have. So let me know. Painting your wing. It's making you anxious because the feeling of it is getting to you. That's interesting, but that's good though. That's good. That's what you want. That's what you want. You want to hit people in the feels. Like literally, that's what you want to do with the song. Do I use a dictionary for rhyming words, Scott? I actually don't. There's the odd time where I just Google a word, but I usually don't. If I'm stuck though, then I'll do that. Arkham Black, thank you. How do I come up with metaphors? That's a good question, because that's a hard one. And some things are very hard to explain. Like there's not really words for it. But oh, thank you guys so much for the likes. Thank you, Arkham. Hell yeah. Metaphors, are, what are they? They're a way to, it's what God is. God, by like, it's a metaphor, right? God is, to me anyway, it's just what I think. It's not like a literal thing, you know? It's a metaphor for the universe. It's a metaphor. Like, you guys know what metaphors are, right? Wow, thank you, Arkham, so much. Seriously, holy shit, thank you. So what are you doing with a metaphor? You're saying, you're pointing to something else. Arkham, thank you so much. Arkham Black, you're the best, you're the best, you're the best. You're pointing to something else. Flamestorm, you're the best, you're the best, you're the best. You're all the best. Kenzie, you're the best. All right, so you're pointing to something else in a way that people can kind of understand, and you don't have to talk about that thing. So what does shallow mean? Really the essence of it, you know? Or no, let's actually pick, I'm trying to think of a good line to dive into. I think I really just figure out what I'm going to say. Like, it's hard to explain. I just do. Thank you, Tierney. There's certain visuals that I have in my head, top 100, heck yeah, that I've always kind of had, like angels, wings, bones, butterflies, what else? Snow, blood, roses, daisies. Like, there's certain ones that I just love because they all kind of have this certain feeling to them. You know, water, moon, like they just all have this certain feeling that I want to get across, right? And so, you know, I can write and I can say, I don't know. Like, what do bones make me think of? They make me think of like remnants and pieces and like something's gone, but there's parts of it still here. That's what it is. Like when you still love somebody, that's what it's like, bones, like their bones are still there, right? So that's a way to say it instead of saying like, oh, all the stuff you left at my house, or like all the pieces, or, you know, all the memories I have. It's like a different way of saying that. Bones, memories, stuff, whatever, right? So you just kind of think of a creative way to say something where it creates a visual, right? Okay, let me answer a couple more here. What's the meaning behind my song Brother? You know, that one was, I needed to write something about, to kind of deal with my family situation, which is like, you know, it was broken, right? You know, and I needed to kind of face that, and like the guilt of like not being there for everybody, and I had to kind of dive in and face that. So that's what the song Brother is. It's about me, as a brother, you know, but also more than just that role. So sorry guys, I'm trying to read some of these. Okay, let me continue with the song. All right, so we've done the chorus, so we kind of know what the point is. And the thing is too with the chorus, you always bring it back in later. Okay, like it always comes back in later in the song. So thank you, and music, for the likes. So even though you're a ghost, you're still taking up most of my heart. And then I just repeat that, most of my heart. Why do I repeat that? Because that's the point. Even though you're a ghost, you're still taking up most of my heart. Because that's the point. Thank you, Cax. And then here we go. So we're on to the second verse. And the second verse in a song, depending on what you're trying to do, thank you, Morticia, is, I don't know. It's like the midpoint in the story, right? It's something different. So what I did in this song is I turned the attention from trying to kind of like mask the feeling of, and, you know, being okay in the first verse, where it's like, man, don't be so shallow, like what the fuck, you know, like more of like the anger, and then now it's like more of the compassion. So what I say in the second verse is, save your time, just bleed, okay? I am already a mess you don't want, trust me. And what that means is, you know what, actually don't worry about dealing with me again. Just save your time, like just you know, get over it on your own, because I'm a mess right now. And that's kind of the honesty coming in of like, you know what, as a human being, save your time, like don't waste your time, just bleed. And bleed really just means like get over it on your own without me, right? And, you know, I'm already a mess you don't want, trust me. Just like shallow is already a mess you don't want, trust me. I'm already a mess you don't want, trust me. And the The next line is gave up, gave up. I know you are already a mess you don't want. So gave up is just like, man, we just gave up. We just gave up. I give up, you give up. You are already a mess you don't want to. So that means you're already dealing with so much shit that you don't want to deal with. So therefore, it's just not going to work. We gotta go on our own path. And then what I do is I bring in the pre-chorus again and say, if you still love me, just tell me you do, because I'm here and I just want to know. Okay? Because I still feel that way no matter what I'm saying in the rest of the song. That is always under there. Like, I still feel that way. I still, I still want to know how you feel, even if I'm trying to, like, understand it. Because the whole song is really just me trying to understand something I don't understand, right? And so what I say, and actually, this is one thing I didn't really dive into, the pre-chorus. If you still love me, just tell me you do, 'cause I'm here and I just wanna know. Do you have what it takes? Do you have what it takes to forget me this way? Are you tired of sleeping alone? Right? Because that's such a powerful thing. That's like, don't you miss like waking up next to me? Don't you miss sleeping beside me? And then it's like, wait a minute, or are you not alone? Or are you not alone? So it's like, oh, you know what? Maybe I just don't know, and I'm just holding onto this piece of the past that's not even accurate anymore. So maybe it's like, are you tired of sleeping alone, or are you not alone? Like, maybe you're just not alone, right? So maybe you've already moved on, and I just don't know, and I'm holding onto this feeling, and this whole Shallow song is just me trying to, like, get over that, because I'm stuck in it, right? And then so the second time I do the pre-chorus, I add on that extra line that's like, or are you not alone? And then it's like, or are you not coming home? So it's almost like the second time around, I really got to hammer that point home for myself, right? So it's like, are you not alone is the first one, but then it's like, or are you not coming home? Like, maybe you really are not coming home, right? So yeah, so they're not coming back. Maybe you're gone from my life forever, and maybe I just really maybe this whole song is pointless because you're already gone. You're not alone. You're not coming home, right? And then it's like, well, maybe it's time that I go. So it's like this whole song is kind of me trying to tell myself, like, I need to move on, right? So, like, I have to justify that to myself through the lyrics and through the verses. So that's what is this whole song been? It's been justification to myself, right? So it's like, by the end of the second verse, I've come to the conclusion that, okay, maybe you're already moved on, right? So maybe it's up to me to move on, but it's like I'm talking to myself here. I'm not talking to anyone except myself. So it's like I'm justifying. I have to do this. So it's by the end of the song, I'm hoping to get to a place where I can be okay. That's it, right? Because that's why else do you write a song? Sometimes, yeah, you want someone else to get something from it, but most of the time you're doing it for you, right? You're doing it because you need to feel okay, right? Whether you already do feel great in life and you're just kind of reinforcing that to yourself. You want to share that with people, or in this case, a breakup song or a ballad like this. Yeah, maybe I think I'm writing this to someone else, but really at the end of the day, all I'm doing is making myself feel better. That's the whole point of this song, right? So we hit the second chorus, okay, and we just say the same thing over again. Maybe it's time that I go. Maybe it's time that I go, 'cause I'm right in front of you. But you don't even notice how there's nothing left but yours, and they're beautiful. Even though you're a ghost, you're still taking up most of my heart. Okay, so we have intro, first verse, first pre-chorus, chorus, second verse, second pre-chorus, second chorus, and where are we now? Okay, We've established what the song's about. We've established more than half of the story. The song's called Shallow. And so where are we now? We're at this crossroads. We're at this crossroads, which is the bridge. Okay? The bridge is always taking the listener somewhere completely different that they haven't heard the whole song. Okay? So, but literally, it's like you've come up to this shoreline. Like what I visualize for this part is literally I've walked up to this shoreline and I'm standing at the ocean right now. and I'm trying to decide whether to turn back or whether to dive in, right? That's what I'm doing. So I'm here. So now I see that there's nothing left in the water for me. So I'll dig and I'll dig till I find your bones. Till I find your bones. Alright? So what did I do there? I took myself somewhere else. And it's another justification, right? It's another, alright, well now I understand, because I just wrote this whole song about it. I understand that there's nothing left here. Alright? So what does this mean? There's nothing left in the water. The water doesn't mean the literal water. It's just that's an easy way to kind of say it, because the song's called Shallow. There's a lot of water imagery already. And I'm almost at this shoreline. So what is it? There's nothing left in the water for me. There's nothing left here in the shallow water for me. So I'll dig and I'll dig till I find your bones. And what does that mean? I don't know what it means. It means I'm going to keep digging until I figure it out, until I find the true essence of this. But the bones in this part mean something a little different than they do in the chorus. Even, you know, there's nothing left but your bones, because it's not because bones in the chorus is there's nothing left but your bones. That means there's nothing left but like the physical remnants of you in my life, in my memories, okay? But in the bridge, I'll dig and I'll dig till I find your bones, isn't like the physical things. It's deeper than that. It's like, what did you really leave behind for me? What did I learn from you in this life? You know, what did I take from our time together here on this earth? That's the bones I'm trying to find, so I can find them and be at peace with them and move forward. Have you guys ever seen movies where it's like sometimes with ghosts, it's like they need to find their bones again and they don't know where they're buried, and then they can finally move on, right? That's kind of the idea that I was going for. It's just like I need to find those bones so I can just say, okay, I can move forward, right? And that's kind of what it is. That's why I yell it, because like, till I find your bones. Because it's like that frustrating part. It's like I'm trying, but I can't. So that's why I'm yelling it and telling you I need to find your bones, right? So, and then what happens is I go from that really powerful bones, I bring the chorus back in. Maybe it's time that I go, 'cause I'm right in front of you. Oh. And what does that mean? There's a little bit of hope. That's why it's more peaceful, and it's a little more relaxed, and I don't do the minor on that part. There's a little more hope, because I go back to, like, if you guys remember this, the original chord that was like the safe place, okay? I go back to that, and I haven't hit that in the chorus until right now, which is right after I realized all these things, okay? And then I sing the chorus one more time, I repeat it one time, and, you know, then the very end of the song, it goes, or are you not alone? So really, did we fix anything or not? We don't know, because we ended back up on that minor, and the last chord is, are you not alone? Because guess what the fuck happens? No matter at the end of the day, you think you figured all these things out, eventually you come back to that thought and that pain until it's finally gone. It's like, I wrote all these things and I came to all these realizations, but then at the end of the day, oh, are you not alone? That's what hurts the most, right? And that's what I'm going to keep thinking of. So it's more the fact that, like, you can get over these things, but it's like there's always that little piece that still hurts, right? And that's that piece at the very ends, okay? So that's where we end off, because that's, at the end of the day, you know, maybe I still feel that way. Maybe when I wrote that song, I still felt that way, even though I thought I was strong enough to get over it and understand it. Does that make sense, guys? Whew, wow. I've never gone that deep into that song. It's quite a pun. Whew. Wow, oh man, it's crazy what that does for me too. You guys don't even understand, like, because I understand it from a whole new perspective now, literally after diving in and doing that. So that's so cool. That's so cool. Does that help? Did that help at all? Does that help at all? Does that make any more sense? I know, like, lyrics and stuff, you know, that's a whole other thing, but that's the essence of it, though. You're telling a story. That's the most important thing. It's not about, you know, a formula. It's not about what rhymes and what doesn't rhyme. It's about you're telling a fucking story. So tell the story, okay? And figure out where you are at each piece of the story. you know, and each part of the story, because every part of the song, and listen to any song, every part of it is a new piece of the story. It's a new development in the story. That's what you're doing with the movie. That's what you're doing with the photograph. That's what you're doing with a piece of music. That's what you're doing with a painting. You're transporting people to another world. You're telling a story. You're putting a piece of yourself in that. So that, you know, that's what you do. It is like you discover a new part of you, and you don't, pieces of you that you didn't know were there, right? So it's not about just being catchy, because you can write a song that's catchy in, you know, 20 minutes, you know, but it's if you really want to tell a story, and you want someone in 2,000 years to uncover that CD from a pile of rubble and put it on, what do you want them to feel? What do you want them to know about you? And that's the way you got to look at it. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of the essence of it, you know? So how long does it usually take me to write a song like this? It depends. If I'm really feeling it, if I tap into that spot, like when I wrote this song, I can't stop until it's done. Like, it's like, if I'm tapped into that, I know it's such a special place that I can't leave it, because I need to pull. It's like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get back there. It's like, there's a movie. What's a movie I'm thinking of? But it's like, they don't know if they're going to be able to get back to like this present reality or something. I don't know. I feel like that's like some kind of movie, but it's kind of like that. It's just like, because it's a whole other world that, you know, the universe is letting you into for that little moment, and all you're doing is observing what's happening and pulling pieces and writing this song from what you're feeling. Back to the Future, I guess that's good. But you know what I'm saying? Like, you have to look at it like, when you write a song, you're being transported somewhere else up here, and it's a gift. It's a gift. It's a gift. So don't take it for granted, and don't think that you have all the control, because you don't. The moment you give up control is when you actually can tap into it, because it's not a place where you can just be like, oh, I'm going to go there, and then you go there. It's like, you don't know when it's going to hit. You don't know what's going to happen in your life to cause that to hit. You know, and when it does hit, you've got to stay there as long as you can and get what you can. You know, don't let it pass you by, right? So this is cool. This is really fun. So the lyrics, having trouble fitting them with each other. That's something that I think you know, comes naturally to me, and that's something that comes with practice, right? So you know, the thing, I actually watched this really interesting video. It's all bars, right? It was about rap. It's all really bars. It's like how many words you can fit into this certain, like, literal length of bars. So it's like 8 bars, 4 bars, like however many bars are in the part of the song that you're trying to write. And so that's all you do. Draw the bars, know how many they are, fit, you know, because you really, it's rhythm. Like, lyrics are also rhythm. So it's something you got to keep messing around with it and listen to songs to kind of understand it a bit more, you know, but just keep practicing, because it's not something that's a bit harder to explain for me. So, but just keep writing, because you'll kind of just flow. Do I write it down as I write the song or after? That's a good question. So I find if I pull out an actual piece of paper and a pen, it helps me write the song a lot more than just, you know, writing it on my phone or something. So I try to write. If I know it's like something like this, like that's a heavier piece, I'll write it down as I go, because that really helps. Like, just seeing the words really helps me to kind of like dive into them, you know. And let me talk a bit about production on that song too, because that's, if you guys have heard the demo, it's on my YouTube channel. I have piano in that, because piano is a very lucid kind of instrument. You know, it helps you bring, because really what production is, once you have the song written, you know, production is just enhancing that feeling, right? So that's why in that song, that in the actual recorded version, I have these little like hits of like a distorted like electric piano with a bunch of reverb on it, because it's just like these things that pull you into this other world, and you want to do that with people. You want to really pull them in, like with production. That's the biggest part about production. You're trying to pull them in and enhance the feeling. Oh, wait, I'm not mad at anyone. What are you guys talking about? Guys, I don't get mad at anyone. I don't even know what you guys are talking about. So, does that make sense, though? I feel like it should make a bit of sense. Postcards. I'm gonna give the postcards to the top 5 people in this broadcast at the end. So I'll just send you a message when we're done. Damien, thank you so much. So, what else do you guys want me to go over? It's okay. Honestly, it doesn't matter. I'm just like, for the people who did it, I'm gonna give it to them. How did I get my start? I think a lot of it was social media. Thank you, Flamestorm. A lot of it was social media. Honestly, the best way to kind of keep an upper hand and stay on top of things is to educate yourself. You know, like really, you have to learn stuff on your own. Because the more you learn, the less you have to depend on other people. And the more you can teach yourself and learn on your own, you know, the more you're going to be able to do. So when I dropped out of high school and I started studying social media marketing. And, you know, I kind of learned how to use it. I learned how to, you know, how to reach people and how to kind of like market my music, right? And I did that and I kept doing that. And, you know, that you just keep doing it, you know, and eventually that translated into like people would come to my shows like physically in real life because they were my followers on social media and I grew a relationship with them. So it's all about, you can't just like post a song on YouTube and think that you're going to get views. Like it's just not going to happen. And that's the reality. Like because there's so much, it's literally because of the sheer number of people doing it now. And so you need to actually make an effort to connect with people. And if you live in the middle of nowhere and you have Wi-Fi, then use that, because there's millions and millions of people on the internet that are just waiting for you to connect with them, you know? So don't make an excuse. If you want it, spend the time to do it, you know? Spend the time to learn, because go to YouTube. Instead of watching like something useless, watch something that's going to teach you something, right? Like watch videos about social media marketing, or watch about songwriting, or about how to build a Twitter following, or how to like, you know, set up your social media profiles, because you can find all that stuff for free. It doesn't cost you anything except your Wi-Fi bill, which should not be that much, right? So I keep saying right for some reason. I feel professional. Hashtag 800 million. We're there. We're already here. I actually don't play with a pick anymore. I just finger pick. What if you're afraid of what other people think? You have to let that go. But here's the other thing too. The more you create, the less you're afraid of that. You know, the more you create, the more confidence you garnish. And garnish, is that the right word? I feel like that's like a vegetable or something. You know, and the better you get, and you literally like, you know, you just have to let that go. You have to let that go. What I recommend for beginning writing a song: do what I said. Start with a chord. Find a chord that resonates. Move the capo around different chords. Like just find something that resonates, right? And just kind of know how you feel. It's all about how you feel. So get centered. Just chill out. Calm yourself. And let feelings of the past resurface. Painting your wing, absolutely. Just let them resurface, because that's what you're doing. You're taking a piece of yourself, you put it into a physical form. It's a time capsule, you know. Drawn to the sky. You have a picture of a guitar, so I'm gonna assume you also make music. So, social media techniques. I have to tell you, very simply, one of the most effective ones to this day, I think, still for people, is I mean, number one, you have to have content. So don't do anything until you have a video, like a legit good like song or music video or lyric video or something ready that you could like, if someone was like, hey, I want to hear your music now, you could say, boom, here's the link that I'm going to send you to. Okay. So make sure to have that ready. So pick 5 bands, okay? 5 artists that you feel like you're similar to, or you feel like if you opened a show for them, their fans or followers would like you. Pick 5 of them, or 3 of them. go to their Twitter accounts and click their followers. Follow like 100 of those people every day. If they follow you back, send them a message and say thank you for following me, and start a conversation. Don't right away be like, here's my music. Start a conversation, right? You have to, because it's not about selling something. It's about building a relationship. It's like any business, their strategy is build trust with your audience, with your customers, and then ask them for something. Don't right away be like, buy my music, here's my music. Like, be like, hey, I'm a human, you're a human. Let's talk, right? Like, come watch me on a live stream or something. Like, you have to build that trust, because then people are they want to watch you. They want to support you, right? And that's just the fact. That's just how it goes. And it's the same with, like, what's that one company? I think maybe it's maybe IHOP or Denny's or something. Like, their Twitter is hilarious. I think it might be Denny's. Like, their social media is really funny because, if you tweet something to them, they'll tweet back, and they'll say something funny. But then it's like, makes you want to go there. It makes you be like, oh man, Denny's is cool, because they actually gave me the time of day, and they like said something funny and made me laugh, right? So it's the same principle. That's why I'm saying, like, watch social media marketing videos from like bigger companies, right? Because, man, why do I keep saying the word right? That's okay. That's a good word. My opinion on automated DMs. It's a tool, don't use it sparingly. Don't be like every day trying to, post something new. But if you have like a new album or something, like, yeah, like, a lot of it though is because your followers, depending how many you have, only see a certain percentage of tweets because of, like, Twitter's algorithm. So people see DMs a lot more than they see tweets a lot of the time. So if you need to do it, then do it, Just be nice and make sure that you actually, like, give the time of day. So, a thinking word. Yours is whatever. That's good. People following you for a follow back, then unfollowing. I feel like that takes a lot of work, though. Why would you even do that? What social media am I most on? Lately, it's been YouNow. But I post on all of them every day. So, yeah. What I recommend for someone who doesn't have any fancy mics or software, you don't need it. Just invest in like $100 microphone. But here, go to YouTube and type in the recording revolution. Am I with Epitaph still? No. The recording revolution. Type that in. It's this guy who has a channel all about recording and all about everything, gear, everything. So go check that out, because I learned a lot of what I know on there. Check this out. I made this sick drop earlier. I'm just gonna do it on my phone. I'm working on a song called Dopamine that I'm sending to my dude tonight, but check it out. Listen to this. You can't really hear it very well. You can't really hear it very well. I'm pretty sure it's on there. Anyway, I'm really bummed that I couldn't show you guys the production stuff. My computer just not freaking can't handle it. Thank you, Sam, for the likes. Instrument, after piano, and guitar to learn. Whatever you're feeling. I don't think there's like one specific one. But yeah, I'm honestly bummed out. I'd have to get a pretty like hefty computer. It's just because the YouNow app takes up so much CPU, and so does my program. So like I can't do them both at once, and it just freaked out. It's just like, and it's like if you have to focus on like the technical stuff, there's no way to even focus on like the freaking art. You know what I mean? Like, so yeah. Made some memories resurface. Painting your wing. Do you know what? In life, to let things resurface is good, but only if you can let them go. Because the point when something resurfaces, if you just live in it and it hurts you, and like that's not good. But let things resurface, because when that happens, you stop holding them in. So look at them and face them and let go of them. You know, like if it brings up painful memories, like observe them. Like don't like try to look at it not from like an ego perspective. Look at it just as like you're observing these things, like these life experiences that happens to you, which really we're just like embodying, like, you know, we just have a body and like we have this identity that we kind of is built over the time that we're alive. So just let it be there. And yeah, so of course it's okay. Like let it surface and like detach from it. Because when it surfaces, if you're not in the middle and drowning in it, and you can just step back and be like, oh, this is like these things that happen, and like it kind of feels painful and feels weird. Just look at it like that, because like, but just be okay with it. The whole thing, you have to be okay with it, and then it kind of goes away, you know. So I've been through everything. I've seen a lot. Anyway, yeah, so you're so high. Hell yeah. Hope you have a good time. My mixing, Drawn to the Sky, it depends. I have a couple different people that I work with. But not the guy that I prefer for most of my stuff doesn't actually, he's like a private thing. He doesn't do it like publicly. I just know him because he did Dandelion Necklace. And he's working on my song Someone Else right now. He's mixing that. My last album was mixed by this guy named Matt Goldman, who did a couple of the Under Oath albums. And this time, I'm working with a bunch of different people this time. So, Purple Dragons, hell yeah! Well, I mix and master your album. I wish I could, buddy. I just don't have the time, man. But it's one day I do want to start doing that for people. I'm still learning though. I'm not where I want to be yet. So, oh, dude, I want to teach. I love teaching you guys stuff. Have you ever collaborated with Under Oath? No, I've hung out with them a few times. They're like my favorite band ever. How do I do the scream singing thing? It's just like the way the air hits your throat, you know? It's hard to explain. You just got to keep practicing. Sleeping. It's just force. It's like pushing the air out, you know? Yeah, I'm going to do more of these, but what do you guys want to know? Faith, what do you mean? What are they yelling at you? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Is that like faith? Is that like faith? Faith? That I know? Or no, because that's spelled with a Y. A different one. Hey, thank you. Oh, Jasper Milk, man, I love that guy so much. Sleeping. Oh, yo, Faith, what's up, dog? Good to see you. Whatevs, man. We all spam. We all spam shit. All right, so if we hit 100,000, which we're not close to, but it doesn't matter. I don't care. I'm still gonna get a fucking tattoo. It says hashtag 800mil with a pizza slice. I need some incentive to get a pizza slice, because it was before it was gonna say like hashtag Nicolas Cage or something. If we hit like a oh yeah, we did do 12,000, so I guess we only really need to hit like, I don't know, like 65 more. That's pretty good. Arkham, thank you so much. I'm still gonna do it. If we hit it, I'm gonna do it, and I'll give you guys a download for a new demo. But if we don't, that's okay too. So 800 mil. It's just something I always say. I'm always like, yo, thanks for the 800 million likes, guys. It's just something I've started to say. Oh, Arkham, thank you so much. Hell yeah. So yeah. Also giving away 5 postcards to the top 5 people on here. So right now it is HTTP Gillian Catalani, sorry, Intoxicated Love, Tyranny M, Flamestorm, and Arkham Black at the moment. So because of the secret. Wait, what are you talking about? Flamestorm, thank you so much. Oh, because of the secret? No, I just started saying it, but I guess kind of maybe. I just started saying it. 800 mil Dave. Dude, all right. Hashtag 800 mil Dave. That's going to be it. I'll get a little tattoo. Jennifer Shelley, thank you so much for the likes. Law of attraction's everything, bud. By the river. How do you fix your timing? Play to a metronome. Well, for a can't even freaking talk right now, bud. I'm telling a story, right? I'm telling a story with that. Like I said before with Shallow. Thank you, Sam, for the likes. Thank you so much. I love you. So what am I doing? I'm playing the vocal melody. That's what I'm doing. Like if you notice, like just picture me singing. Thank you, Allie. I'm singing the vocal melody with the guitar, so. The whole thing is the vocal melody. There's a river in, and then it's like, oh, this can't be just a dream. Everything makes sense when you're with me. I just want to keep you safe. You deserve that every day. How do I keep my melodies so different from each other? I don't know. I just do. I just do. There's just, you just fucking do. Because you ask the universe for something new, and it gives it to you. And then you just dive in. Just wanna dive in the water and swim till I can't see the bottom. It's okay if we fall. Do I ever write my vocal melodies on piano? I actually don't. I know some people do that. I just don't do it. I use standard tuning. I am self-taught for vocals. I never took lessons. One day I believe you sell at a stadium of people. Thank you, Maddie. I appreciate that. I'll stream it on YouNow. My first arena show. Am I kind of nervous when I put a bit of myself into my songs? You know what? No, Angel, you know what? I'm not. I actually love it. It's comforting. It's comforting to talk about it because I get to be honest. I get to do the thing that most people don't do, which is face my shit and be honest about it. Even talking about Shallow, I mean, that's a lot for me to say, and but I look at it from a perspective of being detached from it, to where it's it's not really me. It's just this is an experience that life had through me that I'm sharing with you, and that's at the end of the day is the purpose. So sacrifice my own ego and my hurt feelings for that. Hardest thing for me to write about. I wrote this song called My Angel years and years and years ago, and that was about my baby brother and sister who both passed away. That was hard because, and it wasn't just as hard for me because it's a painful thing. It's because I know how painful it is for my mom and my dad. You know what I mean? For the other people to hear it, that's why it's harder. When I know it's going to really evoke emotion from people I care about, that's hard. And it's hard to word something like that. How do you really words? You know what I mean? That was tough, but that was so long ago. I wrote that song in one take too. But just stuff with my parents, that's hard to write about because I know they're going to hear it. But I don't have a hard time writing about stuff other than maybe how to word it. But it's not I can never not write about something because I can't handle to face it. I can do that. That's fine. It's okay. Everything's life happens how it happens. You don't really understand it, but you learn something. It's amazing to know my music means something to people. It's fucking awesome. P.S. I'm going to be back on tomorrow, my normal time, 3 and 7, over the weekend. Sorry, I was a little off the last couple days, but, I'll be back. Well, I guess this was still a workshop, right? How am I feeling right now? To be honest with you, I'm a little bummed that I couldn't do the production stuff and share my screen. Because it's more because oh, thank you, Sam. And Kayla, thank you. It's more because I planned it for so long and I like promoted it so hard. And so it's a bit embarrassing because it's like I didn't do what I said I was going to do. But at the same time, it's like, I mean, I still taught you guys something, hopefully, and I'll still keep teaching you stuff. Thank you, Why Don't You Cry, for the applause. So, I mean, it's just fuck. I mean, this is maybe better. It's maybe better for me to teach it from this point. Oh, I'm coming to the UK, Ryan. Don't you worry. I tried. Creep it cute. I thought I blocked you. I'm just kidding. I'm such a dick when I make jokes sometimes. But, yeah, so, you know, I'm a little bummed out because it failed and my computer fucked up and I couldn't share the, you know, my screen. A little crying face. I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. Yeah. You know what I'm going to do before we continue here? I'm gonna light some more wood. I'm gonna light some wood. Andy, hello, noticed. Hashtag notice me, Dave. I'm a great teacher. Thank you. It's called sandalwood. Yeah, this shit's good. It's like when you don't smoke anymore, you just need to have wood burning. Thank you, Morticia. Mara says we can fly. Notice me, Dave. I only use wood because I'm out of incense, but also it's completely different, you know? You guys are so cute. I fucking love you guys. Whenever I see messages that's like, you didn't reply to me, I always feel so bad. It's so cute that you actually, like, care. Like, thank you. I try to reply as many times as I can, but... Hold on. Light up some wood. Oh, that is a sick mug. I love it. Dude, so today, Tierney, thank you so much for the 1,000 bars, my dear friend. I'm gonna teach you guys some more stuff, but today I was walking over Geeky Child, hello. And my neighbor was like, hey, like, because I never see people I live with because I just don't interact with them really, or the people on my street. It was on my Snapchat, but I'm holding a cup of coffee because I always go for a walk with like an actual mug of coffee. And I have my phone. And the guy comes up, he's like, hey, Braden. We're like this guy's dad. I'm like, oh, I know. So I like go to shake his hand because he reached out. I fucking drop my phone. I drop like the mug of coffee. It just shatters. So it's like first impression, fucking just drop a whole mug of coffee. Thank you, Tierney. And it was embarrassing. But they're all drunk next door right now, and they invited me over because like everyone on the street is having like a party tonight, and they're all like in their 40s or 50s, so they wanted me to come. So I'm gonna go after this, but it's just funny because I've never hung out with my neighbors. Thank you, Sam. So at the end of this broadcast, the top 5 people, I'm gonna need to send you a message so I can get your mailing address so I can send you a postcard. I have 5 left. Thank you to everyone else who bought one, though, because they sold out, like, in a day. So thank you. Tierney, thank you. Does anyone ever notice me in public? It does happen. It does happen. And usually I'm in, like, my pajamas. I don't actually wear pajamas. So that's a lie. I usually look like shit, though. But I don't care. Are you allowed to cover my songs? Absolutely. Jam012, thank you. Jersey, thank you for the likes, my friends. So if we hit, I don't know how many that would be. I guess like like 85K, then I'll do the tattoo because we had like 12,000 before. I'll just round it up. If we hit 85, I'll do the tattoo. And I'll put out a new demo for you guys. Arkham Black, thank you. Can I put out advice on finding a job or some sort of income? You know, it's actually like, here's the thing, man. I'm not saying man because I think you're a dude. I just think like, oh, there was 17,000. Yeah, okay, so it's all good. We'll say it's 80 then. So it's actually easier than ever. Thank you so much, Arkham. It's easier than ever to make money on the internet now. It actually is. Like, thank you so much, guys. Seriously, wow, thank you. Holy shit. Hashtag 800 mil, Dave. I'll get my friend to do it because she's a tattoo artist. And I'll live stream it when we do it. Okay, so all you need is you need to spend time, like, find something that you're interested in. You know, like, here's the thing is like people are always looking for service, right? Because what is a business transaction? What is it when someone buys something? They're giving you money because they're getting something of value from that, right? And I believe that all of us can provide that in some way, right? And I do it through music. I do it through my merch, my music, you know, my streams, my shows. Like people paid for a ticket because they're getting an experience which has value, right? So everything has to be. You have to give someone value that is equal or greater than what they're giving you in monetary equivalent, right? That's the way I've always looked at it. So social media. You need to spend time. I mean, depending on what you do. I don't know what you do, but like, it's not that hard to grow an audience, guys. It's actually not. It just takes work. It takes work, and you got to learn how to do it. I know it's hard some days. Some days it's hard for me to be like, oh, I got to do this on social media. But it's like, you have to, man, if you want it. Because, I mean, like, I pay my bills with my music and everything else. I mean, well, you guys technically do, so thank you, of course. But, I mean, like, if I didn't, like, put in the work to create stuff and write and do these streams and, like, you know, just be creative, then I wouldn't have a house to live in. I wouldn't have a means to travel and tour and do all the things. Wow, thank you guys so much. 31,000. Hashtag 800 mil Dave is happening if we hit 80. Wow. Thank you guys so much. So right now, Arkham Black, Tyranny, Flamestorm, Intoxicated Love, and HCT Bugle are the top 5 people. You guys will all get a postcard at the end. It's the same people. Do I write a schedule for my day? Do you know what? I've tried. I have a hard time with it. But, you know, I have to say one thing, like, just know what you want to get done. Like, pick 3 things in a day that you want to get done. That's not that unrealistic. Just pick 3 things. Drawn to the sky. Like, especially with you trying to do music, I think, because it's the only thing I do, like, full-time as a job, I don't need to, like, it's not like I'm like, oh, I have to go to school or I have to go to work and then I work on music. Like, that, it is my job. So it's more of, like, as long as I have some growth throughout the day. And honestly, these YouNows are helping me a lot with that. A lot with just kind of feeling like progression every day, because it's like, okay, I'll do a YouNow, I'll spend time writing, like I'll do kind of both, because I feel like YouNow is actually a great way to like meet, you know, new people, because I've had like 4,000 new followers in the last like week or a week and a half or something. You know, so that's I feel like is a good medium. So it's like, as long as I get my work done and there's some progression through the day, you know, thank you, Sam, then it's okay, right? But, you know, do what you need to do. If your brain works that way, look like Elvis, but a younger version, that's awesome. Snowbird, thank you. One of my goals, yeah, they're written right on that board, is read. One of my goals is read. I'm trying to read at least like 20 minutes every day. But let me give you guys a tip. This is for anyone who's trying to be creative, trying to kind of do your own business or, you know, work for yourself. What I did is I changed my homepage on my internet from Google to entrepreneur.com. So every time I open the internet, which I do every day, instead of Google coming up, it's like articles about finance, about social media, about business, like success, like stuff that actually gives me value. So it's like if I see something interesting, I click it. Like I read every day now because I changed my homepage. Entrepreneur, I don't know how to spell it properly right now, but entrepreneur, just like that word .com. Or just like any kind of website. Thank you, Tierney. Thank you guys. Holy shit. Thank you guys so much. Literally slang right now. Thank you so much, guys. Seriously. Yeah. So, you know, just, yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Wavy. Just do it. I mean, or something that just gives you some value. Because I have a hard time sitting down and reading. So that was my way to kind of hack my brain and be like, all right, I'll do it. But read books about positivity. Read books about success. Read books about making money. Like, read, dude. Educate yourself. Because everything can be learned. John to the Sky. If you haven't, please go to my YouTube and watch. I did a video about meditation using the law of attraction. But, dude, you know, visualize, man. Visualize every day. Visualize, know what you want. And just live in it. You know, that's what you got to do. Thank you guys so much. Holy shit. We're almost at 40,000. Thank you so much, guys. Seriously. You guys really want me to get that freaking tattoo? Wow. Thank you, guys. So, I think one thing, though, is, like, just know what you want. But here's the other part. The other thing, too, is, like, you have to know why you want it. You know, like, because a lot of people are just like, oh, I want money. But, like, you need to have, like, a reason for that, you know? And it's like, what are you going to do with it? How is it going to help you progress? Because at the end of the day, it's about how is it going to help life? Thank you, Jennifer. Experience itself through you in a better way, right? Like how because it's not like you're doing it for you can't do it for your personal gain. Like, I mean, you can, but like, I feel like you kind of need to have like a sense of like, how is this going to help the greater good? What am I going to do with that money? And that doesn't mean you have to give it all away. Thank you. Wow. 40,000. Thank you so much, guys. Holy shit. I don't even know how you're doing this right now. Because it's not like you have to say, oh, I want $1 million. I'm going to give it away. No, it's just like, all right, I need this money so that I can like invest it. For me, it's like, I need money so I can make an album, so I can mix an album, so I can shoot a video, so I can put that out there and promote it. And then it's going to reach people. And because of what I put into the art, that's going to serve its purpose. So it's like, I need the money so I can do these things. You know, I don't know. I just think you need to have like a true vision for like what you want to leave behind, what you want to do while you're on this earth, right? Thank you, Wavy Wavy. Thank you guys so much. We're slaying right now. Behemo, what are you doing? It's fucking weird. Well, I'm kind of nervous. I'm gonna have to get a tattoo this week, I think. I'm gonna have to get a tattoo. Oh, so yeah, if we hit 85K, is that what I said, 85? Then I'll get it. Because we did a bunch on the last stream. Behemo. I'm going to get a tattoo of a pizza slice that says hashtag 800mil Dave. Because that's the YouNow thing. I'm just going to Snapchat this. Wait. No, I'm going to teach you guys a couple more things. All right, so if we hit 85,000, I'm going to get a tattoo, and I'm kind of nervous. A little bit nervous, not going to lie to you. Right, Behemo? My Snapchat is Say We Can Bread. Okay, so let me, because this was going to be kind of a workshop, let me... Wow, thank you guys so much. I don't know what Stone Sour is, actually. Clothing brand. You totally should. Clothing brand. I'm excited to start mine whenever I get to. Dude, we're like at 50K now. I'm like freaking out. I'm about to have to get a tattoo. How are you even doing this right now? Thank you. So let me kind of go through. What do you guys want me to do? Like, go through anything else, like song wise? Any specific ones, or like? I'm trying to think. Dude, 50,000. Thank you guys so freaking much. Someone else? All right. Alright, yeah, let me go through someone else. So this is another new song. So, the essence of this song, really, kind of like what I talked about Shallow. Thank you guys for all the likes. I'm actually, like, blown away right now. Thank you. Or maybe Between the Roses might be better. Because that's, like, oh, that's such a long one, though. Let me go through this one, because they kind of, you know, Flamestone, thank you. So, the essence of this song is like, I'm in love with someone else. That's the end of the chorus. That's the line that you can put on a t-shirt, right? That's the line that like sums up everything. But that does not mean someone else literally, okay? It means light your cigarette and tell me how I make the world okay. Then let's overdose on whiskey and just fuck the pain away. For a moment lying next to you, passed out in that hotel. I thought I could fix your broken pieces, but I'm in love with someone else. Arkham, thank you so much. So what does that mean? It means light your cigarette and tell me how I make the world okay. It means, yeah, I'll hear you. Like, I want to know about your life. I want to know. I want this moment. I love this moment because we need to, like, break down and we need to connect on that human level. And then let's overdose on whiskey and just fuck the pain away. And what does that mean? That means, like, let's forget it all. Let's just be here in this moment. But I know deep down that I can't get attached because of what I do. This is literally about like being a musician, touring and doing what I do. It's like I can't give that part of myself to you. But then it's like, wait a minute, for a moment lying next to you, passed out in that hotel, for a moment I had to break through that and just be like, man, fuck, I want to fix you. I want to love you. I want this, right? I thought that I could fix your broken pieces, but I'm in love with someone else. So for a moment, I thought I could fix your broken pieces. So for a moment, I felt that, and I felt that need, and I felt that beauty. But I'm in love with someone else, which means, like, I can't. And doesn't mean, like, there's someone else, literally a human. It's like, I have other obligations. I have to serve my purpose. I have to do what I do. I have to leave, you know? Wow, thank you guys. We're at 60,000. I'm going to die. Not actually die. Wow, thank you guys. No, I'm not dating anyone. But, so that's kind of the essence of it, right? And then, so it's that fear, that uncertainty, that pain. And that's why I love that song so much, because it's such a simple way to say that, for me to say that. Thank you, Deb. Ember Star. Ember Star. It'll forever be on me. Fuck yeah. I love it. There's a penguin on me, dude. I'm totally fine with pizza. Flamestorm, thank you. So, yeah, you know, it's crazy. It's crazy. I want to teach you guys some more stuff, though. What do you guys want to learn about? Flamestorm. Flamestorm, 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 flamestorm. Tyranny, Arkham, flamestorm, flamestorm. Yeah, 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 yeah. How someone said, how do I work on my speaking on stage? You know what helped me, man, was to realize that I'm a fucking awkward guy and to accept that and to be okay with that. That's it, dude. Because, well, you know what actually I have to say really helped me was the last tour I did, which was completely acoustic, like stripped down, completely unplugged. Because I had to. I mean, half the show was me talking. And I did that for the purpose of learning. But a lot of it, just accept who you are. Accept who you are. Literally, accept who you are. And it's been more important for me to have a conversation in between a song than to be like, what's up, London? Right? I just can't. I'm just not that kind of guy. Like, I think it's cool as fuck to, like, connect with people and just talk. Like, just pretend the stage isn't even there. I love it. So accept kind of what's your thing. What do you want? What do you want to get out of it? What do you want to give? You know what I mean? Like, what's your thing? Oh, thank you guys for all the likes. I'm not saying you're awkward. I don't know you, but I am, so I accept it. And And the more you accept who you are, you're more confident in that thing, right? I'm awkward, and that's okay, 'cause I'm still falling for you harder every day. But I hate the way I'll never know just what words I can say to tell you that I hate the way I never know just how. Hate the way I never know just why you're not done today. I miss you then. Trying to write a song about being awkward. Again, I know you. Dude, I fucking have to get a tattoo. I better hit up my person. 15,000 more likes, and I'm getting that pizza slice tattoo. And if you guys want to help me break 100 too, then let's do it. But if not, that's fine. Hey, Jamie, are you coming? My buddy Jamie from Critics just Snapchatted me and said he was maybe going to come. Lol, you suck. I know I suck. Don't tell me I suck. I already know, all right? I did just come up with that on the spot, literally. All right, dude. All right, I'm going to Snapchat this. Why do I? It's a freaking camera. I'm literally, as we speak, watching a new tattoo spawn onto my skin. It's happening. It's going to be a pizza slice. So, yep. Thank you guys so much. No, just people get pissed at me when I don't reply, and it's like, dude, it's not that I don't love you or care. I just can't, like, I just have a hard time replying, man. Yes. How's my falsetto so clean? Practice, homie. I practice my ass off. Yeah, yeah, ooh, yeah, are you serious? Tell me how you're okay. Michael, Snapchat is Say We Can Bread. When's my new album coming out on iTunes for pre-order? I might just give it away for free. That's kind of been my plan. But what I think I'm gonna do is drop some singles before I actually put out the full album. So like, Whoa! Whoa! We got a frickin' monkey. Arkham, holy shit! I'm gonna frickin' cry. Thank you for the monkey. Wait, no. I didn't Snapchat in time. Oh, there's a monkey. It's gone. Oh, Arkham, thank you so much. I have to get a new tattoo now. Oh my god. I don't have pizza on my body forever. Yo, thank you so much. All right, well, we're almost at 100,000 also, and I have to get a new tattoo, and that's okay with me. Oh my god, Arkham, thank you so much. Thank you to everyone, actually, because this is actually like the most likes I've had ever on a broadcast. And that's like a big deal to me because I just started doing this. So, Sam, thank you so much. Oh my god, we're almost at 100, and I have to get a new tattoo. I'm actually stoked. I'm gonna hit up my friend literally right now and see if she's around. Hey, Amanda, I haven't talked to you in like 4 years. But can you tattoo a pizza slice on me? Thank you. Minnow Patterson. Hey, dude, are you still around? Lindsay? By chance? Alright, hit up. Thank you for the 400 likes. 90,000. Well, 800 mil Dave. Oh my god, Flamestorm. Thank you so much. What the heck is going on right now? Guys. Alright, dude. Second monkey. Flamestorm. I have to get it. What do I even say right now? This is the dopest thing. This is the most This is the most ever. Thank you. Holy shit. Thank you guys so much. People are probably just like, what is a monkey? Thank you guys so much. Seriously, you have no idea. That means a lot. That means a lot. And I like don't even know what to say because I know like that is a big thing for you to do. So thank you. That's a lot of likes and that's a lot of monkeys. And that's a lot of tattoo ink in my skin forever. So all right, let me talk to my friends. Thank you for the bars as well. Let me talk to my friend and I'll let you guys know when I can get an appointment to get this tattoo because I'm literally gonna do it. Where should I get it? I'm trying to decide. Yeah, I guess we had like a bunch on the last one. I'm trying to think of a good spot. Maybe. I don't know. I'm trying to think of a good place to get it. I'll get it maybe like right here or something. Like right in between there, like the pizza. I don't know. I'll figure out a spot. Elbow pit. That would hurt so bad. Thank you for all the likes, guys. This is literally like the most ever, and it's awesome. So say we can fly. Oh, say we can bread. Sorry, that's my Instagram. Or that's my my Snapchat. Thank you guys so much for the freaking likes. So also for all the top people, Flamestorm, Arkham, Tyranny, Intoxicated, and HTTP, Giulia Catalani. You guys right now will get a postcard, limited edition postcard. So I'm gonna hit you up after this, and I will get your info, your mailing info. 26, number 26. Man, you guys are still going. Thank you so much. Packing my bags. I don't even know if I could remember that. So what do you say we pack our bags and we'll leave this town? It's not so bad, but it's not the life for me. We pack our bags and we'll leave this town. It's not so bad, but it's not the life for me. And if you go, can we leave behind all that we had? And just know how much we've got ahead. Ooh. Wow, thank you for all the likes, guys. Seriously, this means a lot. And it actually really helps, too, just, like, how things keep rolling. So thank you, wow. Seriously, I don't even know what to say, but thank you. Is there anything you guys want me to teach you or go over? Like, you know, wow. Thank you guys so much. Oh my goodness. I don't even know what to say. Lol. Oh, that's all you say. Just lol. Do I think smoking damaged my voice? I did while I was smoking, but it's not like something that you can't, fix, you know? So I quit a year ago. But no, it's like, oh, thank you guys. Oh, frick. Thank you. Bombs Over Broadway, I'm good. So, yeah, smoking, though, it definitely really fucked up my singing, for sure. Trip you out, sir. I don't know. Breaking you now. How to deal with a crush? Tell him how you feel. Tell them how you feel. Maybe they'll say no, but at least you know. Then you can go home and eat some ice cream and some pizza and drink some caffeine by yourself. Or maybe they will say yes to you, and then you can drink caffeine with them too. And then you'll get married, and then you'll be thankful that you told them how you feel. But don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Or maybe keep being afraid. That's okay too. Thank you for all the likes. Oh my god. Alright, so what do you guys want to hear? What do you guys want to talk about? What do you guys want to do? I had no idea that we would get so many likes on this broadcast. I hope that I taught you guys something, though. Did I teach you something? People call me Brendan a lot. Flame frickin' storm. Literally slaying. Balling out. I did teach you? Good. 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 Dude, we're almost at 120 thou. Hashtag 800 mil is fucking real right now, yo. Cozy crew. Hey, camera. Thanks for just blurring me out. That's how I feel. Am I planning to do Warped Tour? If I get offered, yes. Brenda. Who started calling me that? Someone did in my life. Thank you guys for all the likes. It really means a lot. Thank you. I don't know how you managed to do that, but thank you. For real. Between a crush and falling in love, I don't know. I'm the wrong guy to ask. All my songs are about fucking breakups, so I'm the wrong guy to ask, apparently. So, you know. My middle name is Alexander. Thank you, Tierney. Thank you, guys. Seriously, I really mean it. It means a lot. Number 15 on top, Brody is nice. All right, let me play a couple songs then, because we out here. What do you guys want to hear? Miss Fetch. Getting the show going, all right? Look, okay? We're just trying to get it going. Devs are fucking it all up here. We don't need it. We just don't need to deal with it, okay? All right. Like a sparrow, I can fly, but I cannot touch the sky. Like a flower, I can go, but I cannot go alone. But someday I let you know that when I die, I will find my soul. When I'm gone, my skin is cold. Will I care where my body goes? Where my body goes? Like a season I can leave, but you cannot follow me. Like a mountain I am tall, you can climb me till you fall. And thank you, flame, storm for the lights. And when I die, I will find my soul. 120,000, hashtag 100 million likes. Will I care where my body goes? Thank you, Sam, again. Lawrence, I would recommend only getting one program. I have ripped the beating heart out of. Thank you, Ali M. Yeah. Bleeding, hashtag 800 million. Thank you, Page in your wing. And I'll come black again. Yeah. I have ripped the beating heart out of my chest for you. For you. Bleeding as we fall apart. I've torn my wings in two, yo. Someday Bimo, I know you're pissed that I'm on YouNow. Would like to know when I die, I will find my soul. When I'm gone, my skin is cold. Well, I care where my body go. Where my body go. There you go. Frick yeah. And when I'm gone and my skin is cold, yeah. Jim Jam the Piano Man. Excuse me. Bimo has her own opinions. Yo, what's up? What's up, Ashley? Oh. Whoa. Stretching. I know, Beam. Meow. 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 What? Come here. Come up here. Meow, meow. Come here. Hey, Beam. Meow. Meow, meow. You're like an old man, Bimo. 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 What are you doing? Hey. Ah, you're pissed. You know that everyone can see you right now. Hey, Beam. Aw. Hi, baby. What are you doing? What are you doing? Number 14 on top, Brad. As soon as Bimo came on, we just shot up to number 14. Hey, Beam. Alright. I'll let you back down. You could get high or you could get low. Do I listen to music while I write songs? I'm very particular with the music I listen to because it like heavily influences what I write. So I'm pretty careful with it. So that's why with this album, because I've been doing electronic stuff, I've been listening to a mix of like the Chainsmokers, Skrillex, Bieber. I'm trying to think what else, like MGK, kind of like all the ones that I like. And you know, maintaining the acoustic stuff too, like Ed Sheeran, and actually going back into like some Secondhand Serenade and older acoustic stuff. So I kind of have the pieces of that also. Dashboard Confessional, some stuff like that. You know, just kind of like have all of that in my head while I write, because it's like really it's just like you're putting all the ingredients in and you kind of bake a song, right? Like, that's kind of how it goes. What? If I must go and die at 27, at least I know I died a legend. Well, guys, again, I'm really sorry I couldn't do my screen sharing with you. I really wanted to, but thank you, Shelby. But I just couldn't because my computer couldn't handle it, and it fucking flipped out. But we still destroyed 120,000 likes. Also, I hope you guys learned something tonight because that was my main goal. I'll do more of these too. I apologize that I couldn't do the production stuff, but maybe I'll have to just like stream it from my phone and like just show my screen on like just film my screen next time. That'd probably be easier. But what I want to do on my next tour is do a bit of a workshop before I kind of like play some songs and do a workshop for anyone who wants it. I think that would be a good idea. Because I really actually find a lot of satisfaction and happiness in teaching you guys stuff and teaching things. And it was actually really weird because I remember I hit that point where – thank you, Flamestorm. Damn. I hit that point where I was like, man, I actually feel like I could pass on some of my knowledge already. And that was a really cool moment in my life because I was like, man, there's like a whole new like love that I find in that, you know, and it's really cool to be able to do that. You know, so I appreciate you guys wanting to take the time to learn. And I want to do more than just songwriting. You know, I want to teach about, you know, anything I can teach you guys about. And, you know, it's just really, it means a lot. And it's really fun. So. How to make a chord progression. You know, you kind of have to have basic knowledge of chords, I think, which you can tell and you can learn on YouTube. You can learn on YouTube. YouTube it. Just go to YouTube and type in how to be awesome. Drawn to the Sky. Can we talk about booking shows and touring? So that's one thing. I have a booking agent, so I hire someone who books all my stuff for me, which is kind of something you don't start off with. You kind of have to earn that a little bit and get there. But you know, the best way to do it when you're just starting is like a social media presence. I'm telling you, will help you like tenfold, fucking so much. Like focus on social media, because the bigger numbers you have, the more spins you have, the more engagement you have, the more likely people are going to want to take you on tour. Because at the end of the day, unless you're really good friends, and it's about that, people want to sell tickets. People want to bring you on tour so you can help bring people to the show. So focus on social media and play as much as you can around where you live. Talk to your friends who are musicians, and you know, just send emails, find promoters, call venues, do what you can to get put on shows. You know, you have to do what you can. You have to bite the bullet a little bit when you start. Like, people are always bitching about, like, oh, it's dumb when, like, you have to sell tickets and stuff. I mean, I get that, but, like, I had to do that too. Like, I had to sell tickets for shows before. Like, that's just how you kind of earn it. Like, if I wanted to open for a bigger artist, I had to sell 50 tickets. And that's, like, to me, was a fair trade-off. And people always get upset about that, but it's like, the people who actually want the opportunity are gonna fucking sell the tickets. Like, there's gonna, if you're not gonna do it, there's someone else that'll do it. And you're not always going to have to do that either, you know? Like, you're not always going to have to do that. So you kind of got to bite the bullet when you start out with your music career, like, in every possible way. I bit the bullet for, like, I don't know, 6 years, man. Like, I started when I was 14. There has not been a day in my life since I started that I haven't worked on music in some way. Even if there's a day where I can't physically do it, I'm thinking about it. And that's been a long time, and that adds up. That's why I am where I am. That's why this is a full-time job. That's why I'm able to tour and do, you know, I still feel like I have such a long journey to go, but you just got to keep working on it. Don't ever take no for an answer. Don't ever come up with an excuse not to do it. There's no such thing about getting discovered. Getting discovered, maybe once in a lifetime, you know, you win like a talent show or something, but that's not really how it works. Hey, Damien, what's up, dog? Sorry I never replied to you. But I did take your message to heart, and I love you. And, you know, it's not really about getting discovered, because people, they want to believe there's some kind of magic button. There's not. You just got to work your ass off. You know what I mean? Like, it's up to you to reach people every day, build an audience, connect with them, make good music, make good art, get better, learn the stuff on your own. Like, no one's going to do that for you. And there's no, like, hoping that one day someone's going to come along and, like, do everything for you. That's just not, like, how it goes anymore. And maybe once in a while, maybe that's how it goes, and that's whatever. But I'm telling you, like, it's a hard thing to hear, but, like, you've got to do it yourself, and you've got to find ways to do it yourself, and you have to learn. If you're not willing to take the time to learn, then someone else is going to do it, and you're going to be behind. And that's a harsh truth, but you have to accept that. Oh, dude, I can't do math at all. I suck at math. Thank you, Tierney. So, yeah, that's, you know, just, there's so many resources, though. Like, there's endless resources. Thank you guys for the tips and the love and everything. Thank you so much. But, yeah, there's no easy button. That was easy. What inspired me to become a songwriter? I just always, you know, vibed with it. I just always felt like I could voice what I wanted to through songs. Hey, why are you not focusing? Hello. Hello, Mr. Camera. Thank you so much. That was easy. Sorry, one second. Sorry, one second. I love that emoji that's like an upside down smiley face. That was a song that I'm most proud of. Shallow. I love that song. I don't know why. I just fucking love that song. Right now, it's my favorite song. But I have a couple electronic ones that I'm really excited about, too. I need to do laundry. I need to do laundry, to be honest with you. Whoa. Well, guys, I think I might head off pretty soon because I did tell my neighbors that I would come back, and I feel really bad if I don't because it's literally my first time meeting all of them, and I feel like I don't want to be that guy that's like, oh, he didn't show up because he's an asshole. But I told them all, I was like, yo, I'm doing a workshop. I told them all about the live streams. They loved it. Because they don't understand it. They're like, oh, so you're in a band there, eh, bud? You playing on the internet there, bud? I'm like, oh yeah. I'm like, oh, that's cool. I got a friend over in Peterborough who plays the guitar. You ever heard of Jim? I'm like, oh no, I never heard of Jim. And they're like, oh, nice. But for real, so okay, so I got to write down these names. So Flamestorm, Arkham, Tyranny, Intoxicated, and HTTP. You guys all get a postcard. So I'm going to hit you up, and I'm going to get your mailing address. I don't know if I can do that somehow. How do I like find you? I don't know how to do this. I'll just write down your maybe should I tweet you? I don't know if you can send messages on here. Or should I send you like a DM or let me write down the names real quick. Flamestorm. Arkham. Arkham Black. Tyranny. M. Intoxicated. Love. And I got this one. HTTP. GIUL. Oh, Julia. Wait. No, that's not right. I don't know. AC. I'm just going to stop trying to figure it out. Cat. Lonnie. All right. So you guys will all get postcards. It'll be lit. Thank you guys all so much for the likes. Again, I'm sorry that the technical stuff didn't work out. But I hope you did learn something because that was my goal. And Maddie, yes, you are. If I had more postcards, I wish I did, but I don't. I only have 5. Like, I only have 5 left that people didn't buy, so. Yeah, thank you guys so much. I hope you learned something. We'll do another one of these. I'll try to get a better setup and figure out how to do more technical stuff. All right, well, I'm probably going to go hang out with my neighbors, which is something I never thought I would say. But it was really good to hang out with you guys. I gotta take a picture because this is legit. Boom. Yeah. Well, thank you guys so much. We killed it. We slayed it. I'll be back on tomorrow at 3 and 7. So that'll be sick. I'll see you tomorrow. Be freaking back here on tomorrow at freaking 6, 7. Yeah, I don't like beer. I actually freaking love beer. God damn, freaking bastards. All right, I'm gonna go. I love you. Freaking love you, bro. Freaking love you, bro. Love you, bro. 3 p.m., 7 p.m. I'll be back on. Thank you for all the likes, guys, all the love. Make sure to hit me up on here. Make sure to hit me up on Twitter and Instagram and Snapchat and Facebook and YouTube. All right. I love you guys. Thank you so much. That was actually really fun. I will do that again. We'll do some other interesting stuff. We're just getting rolling. We're just getting rolling on this YouNow stuff. So, all right. I'll see you soon. Have a good night. Take it easy. Stay cozy. Be good. All right. Bye, guys.